Alright, hey, what's up guys, it's JJxii coming back to you guys with a brand new YouTube video, a part of the 2020 season. This video is for obviously 2020 season, the first cycle, and the third week of this cycle, so cycle 1.3, and we're gonna keep going. So I'm gonna kick this off by letting you guys know. So I'm just adding in some live audios and whatnot, so I will be cutting in and out of the voiceover and also the live audio. I'm just going to be experimenting, seeing what else I want to do with the video editing and whatnot. But without further ado, let's get into what I feel like talking about today. And the first thing I want to really kick it off with is with my technique and my cues. Honestly, through my 3 years in track and field, almost 4, honestly, my technique has changed tenfold. I used to have a lot of errors, which we all start off with, and it can be said that it usually takes 2 years to actually build up a proper sprinter that has clean technique and that is used to racing, right? But right now I'm performing the thigh pop with ease, which means like you're actively hammering the foot back into the ground, because what most of us do early on is we just let our foot come back and tap the ground, and then we apply force when we hit the ground. Whereas if you're actively swinging the leg into the ground, you're going to hit the ground with more force, obviously, because there's more pre-acceleration. So I'm doing stuff like that. I used to have a problem where I'd go side to side out the acceleration phase. Now I've completely fixed that up. Inspiration from Justin Gatlin, because I love watching his technique and watching just how clean a sprinter he is, and I want to become just as clean a sprinter in technique. So it's actually about to kick into some of the live audio, but I'm just going to be going back and forth between the live audio and this audio. So here goes the first clip. Hey, what's up guys? I'm not sure how good the audio quality is right now because of the wind. The wind's not too bad, but I'm not sure how it's going to affect audio. But today's workout, after the split squats and the seated V-ups, sorry, I'm a bit tired, I'm out of shape. Third week of the season, but it's going to be 2 50-meter runs as speed prep. This is like very low speed prep, 90%, like 2-3 minutes rest in between each one of the 50s, and just 2 of them. And then 4 not 400s, oh god, 4 100s, just to build up my capacity. So I should get about 500 meters worth of volume in this session, and just focusing on building up muscular endurance, and also making sure not to just only do slow running in this early portion of the season, so I don't forget the speeds that I had beforehand. I think it's very important to not take too long to reintroduce fast running, or fast sprinting I should say, into your sprint training season. But that's all right now guys. I'm gonna enjoy my 2 more minutes of a break before I do my 50s and then my 100s. And let me know if you guys like having a more live speech during a training session or something like this. I know that's not probably not the proper term, but you know what I mean. But I'm gonna get back to my break. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is my crunched up training this week for 1.3. I stalled on my training, and I only have 3 sessions in total and one mile run with the goal of hitting 6 minutes and 30 seconds in a 1 mile run. But I kind of stalled off on my training too much because it was not 5 days a week just yet. As a result, that forced me to have to train 3 times in a row consecutively, which was a bit tough. I was sore, but I made sure to get my recovery work done, so there was no risk of injury. Just wanted to let you guys know, don't do that. It really does suck. The next thing I want to talk about is actually my Achilles tendon. Nothing wrong with it. I just want to talk to you guys about how amazing it is when you actually train this tendon. One of the biggest defining factors in whether someone's fast or slow is how well developed their Achilles tendon is. If you do not know what the Achilles tendon is, I'll probably put an image on screen maybe, but it's basically at the ankle joint, and I can't really explain it too well. There's probably someone else that can explain it much better than me, but it's at the ankle joint and it helps absorb forces. I know most of you guys know what the Achilles tendon is, mostly if you're an athletic person, you probably know what it is, but I'll put something on screen for sure. honestly, make sure you're developing this, because this will give you so much improvement, it's crazy. because when you develop the Achilles tendon and the structure starts to get better, stiffer, and more reactive, this means not only are you less likely to get injured as long as you're training it correctly and not overloading it, because tendons do not recover as fast as muscles do. Just keep that in mind so you don't get injured training it too much. When it reacts better to the ground, this means that you're getting more force output. This also means that you're getting off the ground quicker, which adds to your stride frequency, and with the extra force output, adds to your stride length. Now there's also a third thing that helps with endurance. Now you see, when this is giving you back so much force, it means that that's energy that you don't have to spend, because it's giving you free energy. I was really thinking about it, and I see, how do these 20-second runners and whatnot never get tired? You never see them go through a hard deceleration phase in the 200 more often than not. And yes, they do their acceleration training. I mean, not acceleration, their endurance training. But what else was there? And then it finally clicked with me. I'm like, when I was doing some 200s, and I knew my endurance was bad at the time, I was just closing off my season with some random training, because why not? Everything felt much easier because I was getting back so much energy from the ground, which was making all my runs so much easier. So when you're better reacting, like when you're reacting better to the ground and you're not losing so much force, there's not so much force dissipation because you have more stability and reactivity, you get more out of your body and you go faster. Alright guys, so next thing is, for cycle 2, there's going to be more speed prep work, so you guys are going to get to see some more fast running soon. My 90% work was whatever, and there's going to be one more in 1.4, cycle 1.4, but it's going to be more consistent. Speed prep work is just doing speed training, but with the intent of improving endurance in speed training for like the first 5 seconds of a race and whatnot. And this is really just to make it so that way when I actually do real speed training with full recovery, I get more out of it because I can recover between the runs much better than Alright, what's up guys? So just finished up the supplemental work again, just basic muscular endurance. I kept it very simple while planning the program, so don't expect nothing flashy for the first 3 cycles. But today's workout is, besides from the split squats and the seated VFs and obviously the warm-up, we're doing just 4 150s just to get 600 meters worth of volume to add on from our last session of being 500 meters worth of volume. No speed prep work here. Here's more of a chill day, but still getting the volume and muscular endurance work in preparation for when we go up to 80% training. So today, 70% and 70%, 3 minutes rest, 4 150s. Wish me luck. What up guys, just finished the first 150. I have to say it felt comfortable. I don't feel extremely tired. I mean, I am breathing, but I don't feel burnt out at all. I could have went a little bit faster. I ended up running a 21.4. My goal is more around 20 flat or mid high 20s. So I'm gonna go slightly faster. Overall, it felt like a good. Alright guys, just finished the second 150. Hit the time, not sure if you can see it, but 20.81. So that's right around the range I want to stay at. My form's staying clean all throughout the run, but so far so good. I'll get back to you guys on the last repetition. Alright, I'm back on break. Alright guys, That was the fourth one. I'm gonna be honest there. I accidentally went up to 80% because I wanted to make sure. I went up to 18.7, I believe. And I just wanted to make sure that I did not end up getting a slower time at the end of the workout. But since it's only once that I went up to 80% by accident, it's not too big a deal. But I'm happy that I finished the workout and I'm not super tired like I was from that other workout, the last workout. But that's all for this session, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record my third session of the week. Probably not gonna record my 1 mile run. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I'm not sure. But that's all for this session. That might be all for the video. I guess I'm gonna go back to the voiceover.
You just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep. Now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave, and by the time it's done, I'll be gone.
Alright, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I'm going to be getting some new equipment for recording, and I'm also going to be studying more about video editing so I can improve the content that I'm delivering to you guys. And again, any feedback is welcome. I will definitely at least hear it out and, you know, take my own way on it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. JJxii out.
You're so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know